show me the brochure, you walk through what the services are all about, and I say, look, I want it. Sign me up. I got 2 speeding tickets in the last year. I don't have a will. I see identity theft in the news every day. So I want it. I pay the $46 to set up my membership. As a senior associate, how much you could pay for doing that? Exactly, $138. Get $138 for that simple conversation. Now, I want you to think about this. The average person making $138 for 10 or 15-minute conversation, not only do you get paid a huge upfront, these are advanced commissions that we're talking about. They give you huge upfront money wired in your bank account the next day, but in addition to that, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now, you're also going to earn a monthly percentage, not only on all the memberships that you signed up, but also on all the memberships your entire team signs up year after year after year. How many times do you have to sign me up for the service? Exactly. Well, one time. 10-minute conversation, maybe 15 if you're not good at it yet. You got 138 up front, and then residual, 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 residual. You show me a better place for me to invest my time, I am right behind you. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy, but I never thought I was worth $138 for 15 minutes. Then you're going to keep on paying me 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, even if I'm not even working with the company anymore? Exactly. I've met people in this business that signed up people for these services back in the 70s and 80s and are still getting paid today 2 and 3 decades later. Can you imagine that? I mean, imagine if I got paid, today off of a house I sold 10 years ago. It doesn't work that way. So I wouldn't do anything else the rest of my life if it didn't have, number 1, leverage, and number 2, residual income attached to it. I mean, look, if 100% of your income comes from 100% of what you do, in my book, that's called scary. What happens if you get sick? Can't work, want to retire? What happens if you get laid off? People are worried about their jobs these days. Well, guess what? Their income will be gone. That's why you've got to have, I wouldn't do anything else the rest of my life without leverage and residuals attached to it. That's just the bottom line. Now, the opportunity we have right now with Prepaid Legal to go out and build a huge upfront income while you're developing that long-term, predictable residual income that will come in for years and years and years down the road. The wonderful thing about this is, look, here I am in my 30s. I can walk away from this business tomorrow and not work another day in my life, and I wouldn't have to worry about the income or about the cash flow because I spent some time building up a prepaid legal business. I got involved part-time on the side for my real estate career. I didn't interfere with everything I had going on. I was still doing my real estate, doing prepaid legal on the side, and I was able to ramp it up so I was able to retire from real estate in a very quick period of time. Now, I want you to think about this. We've got a heck of an opportunity to go out and build a huge income, build that long-term residual income, but the most important thing about this is the timing. The TN timing is way more important than the TN talent. And the reason why I say that is because right now we have less than 3% market penetration. That means that 97 out of 100 people that you and I know don't have these services yet. Timing couldn't get any better than where we sit right now. And what I love most about this business is the fact that anybody can do it. I don't care what your background is. I don't care how busy you are. As a matter of fact, when I first took a look at this, and the person that was sharing with me, I said, look, I'm so busy, it makes a lot of sense. I just don't know how much time I'm going to be able to devote to it. So should I even get started? He said, Brian, do you like being as busy as you are? I said, of course not. He said, well, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. If you keep on doing the same thing over the next 5 years, what makes you think you're going to be any less busy 5 years from now? He said, don't let your reason to do this business become your excuse not to. So if it's a lack of time, then you need to do this business so you can get time freedom. If it's a lack of money, you need to do this business so you can get money as an issue out of the way. That's what Prepaid Legal provides for each and every one of us. In addition to all the income and the residuals, you also have the ability to go out and get in the Players Club qualification, where we basically have the ability for anybody to go out there and get a car bonus check every single month. What if you could have $100 to $500 a month in extra car bonus money coming in every single month on top of what you're making right now? In addition to the car bonuses, what if you could actually have tools and a system that would allow you to go out there and build this business on the fly, what I call split-second marketing? Because for those of you that are busy right now, how long is it going to take you to say, hey, check out this DVD, read this magazine, go to this website, listen to this conference call? Listen to this individual who can answer your questions, because we've got the people that will help you to do the presentations, to help get the answers to the questions, to be able to help you get people signed up so you can get your business started off in a very, very swift and timely manner. So what I love most about Prepaid Legal is the opportunity to go out and share this opportunity with average people that are now able to do some major things in their lives. Let me just recap and wrap this all together for you. We've got a rock-solid New York Stock Exchange company. We've got a massive need in the marketplace with 2 products that are filling that need that most people in the marketplace don't even know that exists yet. We also have a compensation plan that pays so much money up front while you're building that long-term residual income. But the most important criteria is timing. Whenever you position yourself at the front end of a trend, you make money. Get involved with the back end of a trend, you spend money, which is where most of us usually wind up. I want to demonstrate, just so you can understand how much market is out in front of us, how much opportunity is out there for all of us to still go out and capture with that 97% of the market still available to us. I want to read you an article from Brokers World magazine. Now, this is a magazine that a lot of professional insurance agents read on a regular basis. And a lot of people get involved in the insurance industry because they want to go out and build a huge income and build that book of business that will pay them the renewals. Well, this article is entitled Prepaid Legal: From a Novelty to an Accepted Insurance Marketing Opportunity. I want to read you just one paragraph. It says, as the concept expands in the marketplace through this decade, we can envision that subscribers to prepaid legal plans may jump to a level of approximately 5 million participating families, roughly 5% of the available U.S. market. At this point, the concept will no longer be considered novel, and the growth of plans in the decade 2010 to 2020 should increase even more dramatically. Wow, every time I read that article, I get more and more fired up about what the future holds for each and every one of us in this prepaid legal business. I mean, a couple years from now, you're going to be looking back and realizing that you were in the right place at the right time. You know, getting involved at this stage of the game, the future is going to be huge. So how do you get started up in the business? Well, you get registered as a junior associate, one-time fee, $49. You go out and start marketing the services to folks, and you go out and start moving yourselves up. But the most incredible way to get started was what we now call the Fast Start program. How does this work? You pay a one-time registration fee of only $249. That gets you completely set up with a builder's package, give you all the training materials. They get training CD set with hours of information, teaching you word for word, step by step, everything you need to know to be successful in the business. Give you your website set up for your first several months for free, a telecommunications system set up for you. They give you DVDs like the one you're watching right now to be able to give out to people in the marketplace to do the presentation for you. They give you everything that you need to be set up with. In addition to that, you're also going to be able to move up way faster to higher commission levels. Remember when I said when you become a brand new junior associate and you go recruit one person on board with a membership, you become an associate, and then you bring 2 more people on board for a total of 3, then you became a senior associate? What if we can show you through the Fast Start program, when you come in through Fast Start and you go recruit one Fast Start recruit with a membership, instead of going to associate, they're going to take you right to senior. You bring one person into the company with a membership. You went to senior associate. They quadrupled your commissions, basically 3 times faster. You're now making $138 in your pocket every time you go out and sign up a membership now. Think about it. You pay $249. Now think about it. You might say, what if it doesn't work? Look, for $249,000, if that's what the cost was, you might ask, what if it doesn't work? $2,400, what if it doesn't work? But come on, for $249, the only possible question you can ask is, what if it works? What if you go out and do that? You go out and brought that one person on board and you're a senior associate, and now you go out and start marketing memberships to people. Let's say you went out and told one person a week about the service. One person a week, that's four a month. What would an extra $550 a month do for your household? Would that wipe out a car payment? Would that maybe be able to retire some credit card debt? What if you got really aggressive? Let's say you went really crazy and you went out and told 2 people a week about the service. And now you're making an extra $1,100 a month on top of what you're making right now. Maybe that could put your kids in a better private school. Maybe it would take you from renting to owning. What if you could wipe out more debt? I mean, think about and that doesn't even include overrides and the residual income. That's just you going out and signing a few people up and generating immediate cash flow for yourselves right now. Let me just give you one last example. Let's say you're a senior associate. You're making $138 on a $46 sale. You go out next week and you go out and sign up 10 memberships. 10 times 138, you just made almost $1,400 wired into your account. Think about the opportunity that you've got in a time like right now where people need to be able to generate cash immediately. You can go out and do that in this business. So here's the bottom line. What I encourage you to do is definitely get the membership signed up right now. Don't put it off till tomorrow, because you better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Make sure you get the services right now. And secondly, get registered as an associate. Because look, you're going to leave here and you're going to go tell somebody about this, and they're going to tell somebody, and the ripple effect about this is going to spread from street to street, neighborhood to neighborhood, state to state, coast to coast, border to border. Now we're into Canada. And as long as you got registered as a Fast Start associate before you go out and tell anybody, as that ripple effect spreads, you're going to start earning all that upfront and residual income for the rest of your lives. So again, don't procrastinate. Don't look back a couple years from now and say, I wish I had. I hope that you're going to look back on this day and you're going to look back and say, I'm glad I did. Prepaid Legal has changed a lot of lives. It can certainly change yours, and you're going to have a team of people that care about you and want to help you succeed right there at your wing.